Hello student, good morning to all. Today I am going to take lecture of 11th class and today's topic application of dimensional analysis. Student, as you know, in our previous video we have already discussed about the uses of dimensional analysis and the first use of dimensional analysis. How we convert a physical quantity from one system to another system. Today I am going to discuss about the second use of dimensional analysis, checking the dimensional consistency of equation. This use is based on the principle is that homogeneity. It means the dimension of all the term on the two sides of the equation are same. The equation is dimensionally correct. That if it is a equation v equal to u plus at, if the whole term on both sides consist equal dimension, then this equation is correct. So, question first, we have four equations. We have to check the consistency of this equation. First is that v equal to u plus at. As you know, v is velocity, final velocity. So the dimension of this, it is left hand side and this is right hand side. So dimension of v equal to Lt minus 1. Dimension of the term u, Lt minus 1, and the dimension of term at. This term is the combination of two terms, acceleration and time. This term consists two physical quantity, acceleration and time. So dimension of acceleration is Lt minus 2 and dimension of t is it means this is equal to Lt minus 1. It means the left hand side of this equation consists dimension Lt minus 1 and this term consists dimension Lt minus 2 and this term at consists dimension Lt minus 1. It means each term of these equation consists equal dimension. It means this equation is dimensionally correct. Second equation s equal to ut plus 1 upon 2 at square. This equation also consists three terms, first, second and third. The dimension of first term means s equal to length. S is the symbol of distance and the dimension of distance is L. Second term is the combination of two physical quantity u and t. Dimension of ut equal to Lt minus 1 and dimension of t is t. So Lt1 minus 1, it means L. Okay, but the dimension of 1 upon 2 at square. This term also consists two physical quantity, acceleration and time. This is numerical value and there is no role of dimension for numerical value. So I have used only acceleration and time. So dimension of acceleration Lt minus 2 and dimension of t is t square. It means Lt minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 equal to L. It means each term consists equal dimension. So we can say that this equation is also dimensionally correct. So by using this method you can check the consistency of this relation. Okay, now I am going to check consistency of this relation. S equal to u square t 1 upon 2 at. First, second, third, fourth. This is fourth. You have to check the consistency of this relation. So S equal to u square t plus 1 upon 2 at. Okay. This equation consists three terms: first, second, and third. So dimension of first term, it means S equal to L, it is distance, and dimension of u square t, it means dimension of velocity u lt minus 2, so lt minus 1 whole square, and dimension of time is t, it means L2 t minus 2, L2 t minus 2 and t, L2 t minus 2 and t. So L2 t minus 2 plus 1, it means dimension of ut square is L2 and t minus 1, but the dimension of S is L and dimension of u square t is L2 t minus 1. It means this relation is wrong. This relation is incorrect. This is not correct. Not correct. Okay. So this relation is correct. This is correct. You have to check it. And but this relation is not correct. Okay. Now the second question is check dimensional consistency of following equation. Lambda is equal to h upon mv and f equal to mv square upon r, k equal to 1 upon 2 mv square, and potential energy mgh. So relation is that check dimensional consistency of following equation. First is lambda equal to m upon mv. H upon mv. Lambda is wavelength, h is Planck constant, mass is it is the mass, and this is velocity. I have to check consistency. So dimension of lambda is m, no, length, because it is length. Dimension of lambda, because lambda is distance between two successive current during a wave motion. This distance is known as lambda. So the dimension of lambda is L. It is lambda, distance between two successive crests. Okay. This is the first term and this is second term. This is the left hand side and this is right hand side. So dimension of left hand side is this, but dimension of right hand side, dimension of h upon mv. This is second term, consists three physical quantity: Planck constant, mass and velocity. Dimension of lambda, dimension of h, Planck constant, we can find by using, as you know, E equal to h nu. It is energy ml2 t minus 2 h, and it is nu, and frequency of nu is T inverse. So h equal to ml2 t minus 2 upon T inverse. It means ml2 t minus 2 plus 1. So h equal to ml2 t minus 1. It is the dimension of Planck constant h. It means ml2 t minus 1. Dimension of m is m and dimension of v is lt minus 1. Okay. So it means m cancel by m, m1 minus 1, l2 minus 1, t minus 1 plus 1. So it means m l1 m0 l t0. Dimension is l. So dimension of h upon mv is l, and dimension of lambda is also l. So this equation is consistent. I hope you understood. Second relation is f equal to mv square upon r. Note it. Second is f equal to mv square upon r. This is formula for centripetal force. Dimension of force is first term, second term, left hand side or right hand side. Dimension of force is ml t minus 2, and dimension of m velocity lt minus 2, lt minus 1, or radius, r is length, radius. ml t minus 2 equal to m l2 and l minus 1 t minus 1. It means t minus 2 ml t minus 2 ml t minus 2. Dimension of left hand side equal to dimension of right hand side. So we can say that this formula is correct. This relation is consistent. Second is kinetic energy, or third is kinetic energy. K equal to 1 upon 2 m square. Dimension of k is ml2 t minus 2 kinetic energy, and m dimension of velocity lt minus 1 square. It means ml2 t minus 2. It is ml2 t minus 2. So dimension of left hand side equal to dimension of right hand side. So this equation is also correct. Fourth is potential energy, mgh. Potential energy, the dimension of potential energy ml2 t minus 2. Dimension of m is m. Dimension of g, gravitational acceleration, lt minus 2. And dimension of h is l. So it means ml2 t minus 2. ml2 t minus 2. Dimension of left hand side, dimension of left hand side equal to dimension of right hand side. So it means all formulas are consistent. First is correct, second is correct, third is correct, fourth is correct. These three cases are correct, but fourth is not correct. This relation is not correct. So I hope you understood. So you have to do numerical based on this formula, and the fourth use of this dimension I will explain in my next video. Thank you very much.